at Ewe and I Yarn Store in Chehalis. And in addition to Ewe and I being in this building, we also have Black Sheep Creamery, and we also have a Black Sheep Creamery is over there, and the bakery again.
Shona's Food Cafe.
Shona's Food Cafe. Well, it's more than a bakery. Then.
Yeah, she does
a
meat
place
pies.
to eat. Ooh, meat pies. Oh, all kinds of good stuff in this one complex. So you can come for yarn, you can watch cheese being made, and you can even have lunch, right?
Yep, sweet. Yep, absolutely. And coffee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, and coffee. Always coffee.
Always.
So what prompted you to open your yarn store?
Well, we have the sheep dairy, so we have sheep, and we were shearing 80 to 100 sheep every year, and I didn't know how to knit, and I didn't know how to process wool, so the first 5 years we burned the fleeces. I learned how to knit, and then I had a friend come alongside, and we decided how to process the wool, what kind of yarn to make, what would be good with it. And then our local yarn store retired. She closed in 2014. And I had a very sweet cheese customer come to my farm stand and say, Wilma's closing her store. Yeah, I heard that. The ladies aren't going to have any place to knit. Oh, okay. So Kathy,
we need you.
Yes, we need you. So my friend Kathy Green and I opened the store in October of 2015.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So how has the pandemic impacted your business, and what have you done as a result?
Well, we took out the big knitting circle. We spread everything out. We had some slow months, and we've started an online store. We were just beginning it prior to the pandemic shutting everything down, so we were perched, and so we put effort into that, and that was good.
I think that's a common theme amongst everybody I've interviewed with this question is, oh, all right, let's speed this up.
Yeah. And luckily we live in a low rent area, so we've been able to manage a lot of expenses just because our rent isn't extremely high, and I know that's been hard for a lot of people.
Yeah. So what can we come to you for that we can't get anywhere else?
Well, we have the Creamery yarns, so we have the Black Sheep Creamery, so there's all sorts of grays and browns, and I do have some white.
And then some dye.
Dye. I love to dye the gray.
Yeah.
And
do they have names on them?
Just Bunker Creek, yeah. So it's the farm's on Bunker Creek. Although that one is the one with the Romney fiber in it. I've had a few Romneys for a while, and Romneys were very timid eaters. And the dairy sheep, to be a good dairy sheep, you want to eat because you want to produce milk. So they're very greedy eaters. And so the Romneys would just not be able to get in there well enough to eat, and I had to get rid of them because
they were too chicken.
They were too chicken, and they weren't going to thrive.
It's nice and soft, though.
Yeah.
All of them are nice and soft, actually.
Yeah, the Frisian wool is quite
Is
good.
it good?
Yeah.
So it's a dual use sheep.
Yep.
That's nice. What's your favorite fiber?
Wool.
Wool.
Crunchy wool.
Crunchy. So you're a crunchy wool girl.
Yeah, I'm not a merino girl. I like
yeah.
crunchy wool. I love sweaters. I'm a sweater maker, so I usually try to keep enough on hand that somebody can buy a sweater's worth.
Yeah.
And I like crunchy, stable wool that when you rip it out, it just stands at attention and you can just pick it right back up.
Yeah. Well, and those wear. They're
Yes.
warm and they wear beautifully. Yeah. So what things always fly off your shelf?
Ooh. Well, the Malabrigo, of course, goes, and the, what was the other one? I thought of one other one that is going out of my brain right now.
You might remember when we do the tour.
Yeah, Spindrift. It's the Shetland.
Yep, the Shetland, yeah.
We have, I'm very proud that we have.
You've got a lot of Shetland.
We do.
We will do that in the tour as well.
Yeah, we have over 100 colors, and I still have about 90 left to get. And
109. So that is 190 is the number, huh?
well, 225. So
225.
I think I have 130 now, so I have about 90 left, and then but I have to expand to another stand-up column. We'll see it in the tour, but yeah, I love it.
What's your favorite book?
Books. Oh, well, for knitting books, I have to say I like Kate Davies' work because she gives so much history and so many stories involved. So yarn with the story is very important to me. The Shetland books, like the Shetland Wool Week Annual, and then Susan Crawford has been doing the Shetland project and talks of, yarn that has a base in a story and a book that goes along with it is fascinating.
What's your favorite gadget?
I have to show these. These are row counters that my husband makes, but I knit here in the store, and I am a sweater knitter, so sleeves are my nemesis.
Sleeves are the thing, right?
Yeah, sleeves are the thing. So
You gotta do those decreases right.
Every 4-stitch row. So then you go around, you're on row 1, and then you go to row 2, and you move your marker, you go to row 3, and I always say you put it down, you go to the bathroom, and 3 days later you come back and you pick it up.
And you know.
I know where I was. I was on row 3. Row 4 I decreased and started at the beginning again. So these have saved cables, they've saved sleeves. I love them.
Yeah, or standing there counting and trying to remember where you did it, or oh, I missed one.
Yeah.
All right, and then talk about the patterns that you have for the Slow Crow
Yarn
in your
Crow.
store.
So one of my employees works on a farm and he's very interested in mosaic knitting. So Paul created a mosaic hat that has posies and bees on it because he's very good at
Oh,
pollinators.
look at that! I haven't been looking closely at them clearly because I just saw the posies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's cute.
yeah.
There's the
So
bees.
how does your garden grow?
Oh, that's adorable. Yeah.
Yeah, so this one I ended up making mine extremely slouchy because I was a very loose knitter on it.
Slouchies are good.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, so over here is the
Shona's
Food and Dining. It'll just be on YouTube.
Yeah, so she's got all sorts of
And
yummies
cheese.
and
Oh, here's your
coffee.
cheese, right? Are your
Yes.
cheeses in here? And baked goods?
Yeah, so she does meat pies and
Oh, and-
goodies and the cheeses.
Oh.
And,
Oh,
Yeah.
and duck egg. Wow.
yeah,
Yummy.
yeah.
Might have to do lunch here and coffee, which is also vitally important to my life. All right, and then we have the yarn store. Here I got distracted by the food.
So this is the store. There's the
Yeah, do you have a layout organization?
So there is the fingering weight yarns are here, and as you go down the wall, it becomes thicker and thicker and thicker.
Okay,
as you
by
go.
size, yeah.
And the lace weights here,
And lace weight.
washable dryables here. Local yarns are all here, harvested within
and
45
so-
miles of the
Oh, so here's the Black Sheep Creamery and Fox Farm, it says.
store.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Delphi Valley.
And you do all, so when you send this out to the mill, you're doing
They
fingering
do.
through bulky.
Yeah. I have some super bulky. Patterning sock yarn.
Oh, did you get any? So Regia and
Some
Unique.
opal, or what's that one?
Perfect.
Yep. The Lang yarns and Perth.
And then the Malabrigo pile.
Yeah, the bulky yarns are there. And some Noro.
Some Noro. Big old
Yeah.
skeins of Noro. Oh, and then bulkies and super bulkies are right over here.
Yeah, and then this is the color work section on over here.
And your impressive selection of Shetland.
Yeah, so there's the Shetland.
The Shetland. And how many colors did you say you had?
130.
130
Yeah,
colors
yeah.
of Shetland.
And then the Rowan felted tweed and the
Oh.
Lopi and the lore with the mini balls. And,
Nice.
All sorts of fun color work things.
Yeah.
Not very many color work samples.
Well, that's a good one right there. Oh, and you got some Plaudelope.
Yeah.
Well, here's a good one with the cute little fox.
Yeah. Isn't that just fun?
Yeah, it's adorable. And then a few books.
And a few books. And a few
A
more
few
up
books.
front.
And a
Yeah.
few more books up front. And then notions.
Notions, all the
So,
interchangeables.
Haya Hayas and Knitter's Pride. Oh, and some Chagu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And buttons.
Buttons.
And then we'll peek in because we are right in front of the creamery. Oh, here's some photos of your sheepies.
Yes.
And then not a lot of action. We missed the action in the cheese department. Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's some. Let's see if I can get this to go down. There's some cheeses. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, and then let's go to your, so you used to have knit groups here, but you've had to rearrange because of the COVID.
So I have 3 places where people can sit and kind of isolate
In pairs?
themselves. Yeah.
And then is this the back? Well, no, here's your, oh, we haven't talked about your threads.
So there's crochet and tatting threads.
And then weaving and bags.
Weaving fibers.
And bags.
Yeah.
And a little bit of spinning and needle felting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have even
And
more.
the sale table.
And the sale table.
Yay.
Yay. And then the back room.
Yeah.
Classes. When classes come back. Oh, and I do want to show you this because this was hilarious. And a place where maybe in the summer you can have photo ops. Alrighty.